Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Carolina Panthers and the home team. Not a lot of undefeated clubs left after 3 weeks, and we're going to have one fewer in a little bit. We're off in a battle of 3-0 teams. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hut.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Young working from the gun. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
3rd down run by Hubbard. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Going to the ground again on first. Now, hang on a moment. I think we've got an injured player out there. Yeah, that's Chuba Hubbard being looked at following the play.
Okay,
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Set, ready.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Hut. Black, 43 rail. Blaster, 6. Claws red. Set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Off his back foot, he's going to hurl. This is caught inside the 15. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. That's good for a Panthers first.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Fight, 60.
Out of the gun, Young. And this is going to fall incomplete. We made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Here we go, set.
Third down run with Brooks. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Ready.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Let's go now. 10 black. Ready.
Fourth down, Young throwing. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? You feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Here we go, son. Easy. 58, easy as that. Go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 50-yard line.
11. Watch it. You got a mini base. Why not? Alpha. Sorry.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, son. Turn on, son.
Another throw for Fields. Headed out right. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready. Hut.
First down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
That was Tanneroa McMillan he was looking for. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Down. 52 pull. Striker. Check striker. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
He has it at the 13. And he's out of bounds after some great work on that return. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Running this drive with a design run. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Fields out of the gun. Fits it through the middle. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. More coming up after this quick break. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at 1st down here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He tucks it and takes off. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. That tackle made by Princely Umami-Ellen.
42-yard line. It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Monday.
Fields looking to throw. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And this one does not go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
3rd and 4.
Fields now on 3rd. Big strike here to Williams. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Fields gets it out right quick. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
Fields throwing once more. Bails out of the pocket quick. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! The Lions start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. touchdown. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He's going to field this at the 2. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Brooks. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Now Young. Outright, Leggett makes the grab. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Carolina.
33, yellow.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or where big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Ready. Blue 32.
On 3rd down, it's Young. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Blue striker. Ready?
They're going for it. Young. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
He's out in the clear. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, break.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Check, pitch. Let's go now. Ready.
On the give, it's Brooks. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Okay.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Black, 95. Okay.
Brought in right side by McMillan. Short pick up to their own 31. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. So 3rd down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment.
Here we go. 10 black, fight 60. Ready.
Brooks going for the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
That's good for a Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
50, green. Cut.
Here's Young to throw. He rolls to his right. He's running with it. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Down.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Ready. 52 blue. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Only 2 yards to the marker. They're going for it here on 4th.
Let's go.
They're going to try and throw for it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Young working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Blue strike. Black 40. Hut.
Again, it's Young. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Set, ready. Blue 32. Ready.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Has his man. It's the Oklahoma State rookie. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Give him 25 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Second down, another run by Brooks. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Again, it's Brooks. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Red, 38. Blue, 52. Set.
And final throw before the break. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Lions are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. Nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
You got a mini base. Here we go. 551, 551. Go.
Fields throwing here. Buying some time right. Down the field. He's got Pierce. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Return starts at the 3. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. 50, green, field, black. Cut.
And going play action. Young. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window.
Ready?
Don't risk yet another interception.
Come on, set. Ready?
From the gun, a give to Brooks. He's got a gain of 6 there. Herbie Joseph up for the stop.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Lions going to the dime look here on third down. 6 DBs out there.
Here we go. Black 40. 6. Mega. Claude red. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. Headed out right. He's going for it himself. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Panthers first.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Panther first down.
10 black. Yellow. Ready, ready.
On play action, here's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Second down.
Number ready. Blue striker. Let's go now. Blue smash red. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw, Young. This is a heater going deep. Well, a little bit of big completion block, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, third and long. Hits him on the out route. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard. No throw for it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on fourth down. That was impressive. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Here we go. 52, 50, green. Ready.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
This plays a design run. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 19 winning, 19 winning. Here we go.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll get it up to the 44. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down, just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Here we go, son. 19 section. It's all right.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Still has some space inside the 35. Has room down the left sideline. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Panther to 7.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
First and 10. Their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to Stocks. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He takes it himself. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond The 30.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, denies the first down.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
45, white, drill green. Ready?
Now it's Young. Buys time, rolling right. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
50 red. 50 red. Smash, red. Check pink. Ready.
Trying on this 4th down. It's Young. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. First call here coming from the shotgun. Gibbs now from the gun. There he goes again. Oh, he might be close to this lead blowing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go. Green 19, can I see that?
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. 1st and goal, now 5 yards tougher after that penalty.
Here we go, son. Green 19, can I see that? Tonight.
Running it after the penalty. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 58, who's here's that? Chip Smith. Go.
Now try Gibbs again. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Lions keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions continue piling onto this lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Down, 6, mega, right,
Young looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Tyrone McMillan that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Claws red. Let's go now. Ready.
Young throwing here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Tyrone McMillan that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Ready.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Set.
3rd and long for him here. Into the hands of Leggett. He's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First down.
Young up 1st and 10. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here's Young again. Downfield, he's got McMillan. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
27 on the play. 1st down, Carolina.
Ready?
And they're going to spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. Has it down close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket.
All right, we'll call that one a draw. He escapes, quarterback does. He avoids taking the sack. He's also denied a gain of any kind.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Set.
Looking for it with Brooks. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Ready. Cut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Catch made. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's now 4th and goal.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers putting up points in a game decided. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Panthers 14.
Down by 3 scores. Their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. No luck, the Lions there to recover. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
2nd and 11.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Here we go.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Easy. Go.
3rd down run by Gibbs. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And this this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Starting from the 5. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Young. Forced out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Young working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
That's now the 3rd time that he's been hauled down in this game, and that one was a biggie. Something's got to get figured out. Either the protection's got to be shored up, or the QB's got to get rid of the ball. You cannot take those kind of negative sacks.
3rd and long, Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long.
See, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Desperation time here. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Austin. Lions close to beginning the year 4-0. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Shoots away from one. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Give him 13 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 12.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
At the 9-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Good. Green 19. You got that? All right.
Running right, it's Williams. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Austin.